Hi guys, in this video I want to discuss why President William Ruto won't do much to help you, and instead I'm going to also share with you 5 things which you could be observant on or which you could do for you to be able to make money in Kenya and hopefully become rich. You are all much welcomed to the Money Daily YouTube channel. My name is Afagza Sifuna. By the way, if you're new here, kindly consider subscribing for you to be getting such awesome videos each and every day. Having said that, I want to give you a disclaimer first. Yes, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Ruto, and his government will do a lot with regards to the common good, but the President will not really purpose to make you as an individual rich. It is upon you yourself to think of how you can make the kind of money you're thinking about for you to be able to become rich in Kenya or even in whichever country out there. Because the fact is that out there, there's no government which purposes to make individuals rich, as you're going to see in this video. I'm going to be discussing this from the perspective of Kenya specifically. You see, we all need to understand that the government is actually an empty slate. It is a blank slate, which thrives and also fosters common good, such a kind of good which is cross-cutting, which is affecting everyone out there through what the country is able to make, right? And the country is actually you and me. The people living in Kenya, the people who are citizens of Kenya, are the ones who make Kenya. In other words, it is the collective effort which is going to be able to assist the government be able to serve all of us again collectively. And by the way, I'm saying so because just a few days ago, I was having a conversation with 2 individuals in a little town in Kenya, outside Nairobi. And it was quite interesting because these individuals were actually banking all their hopes on the government. They were hoping that the government will ultimately assist them, for example, be able to solve their basic needs like food. The government is going to assist them, for example, have jobs. The government is going to assist them, for example, have money in their pockets, and even is going to assist them have businesses. Which, by the way, such kind of thinking is kind of flawed. Of course, the government's hands are quite tied. And specific to Kenya, let me give you an example. I won't really be surprised in case President William Ruto is going to spend his entire first term working to manage Kenya's debt and also working to maybe just reduce the cost of living. And I'm saying so because change in the helm of the government comes with inheriting inherent problems the country has. For President Ruto, actually, he inherited huge national debts. Specifically, the debt for the country is upwards of 8 trillion Kenya shillings. Beyond that, he inherited a dilapidated economy whereby the cost of living is very high. And these also coupled with the happenings around the world, whereby we're seeing recession, we're seeing high runaway inflation, only mean that life is going to continue being harder and harder. So the priority for the government is going to be actually to think about how to be able to subsidize production as opposed to subsidizing consumption, and at least be able to kind of like regulate the prices in the market to at least tame the runaway inflation in the next few months, in the next few years. Having said that, what this means is that actually you, me, and another person out there who's thinking maybe about making insane amount of money out there, them becoming rich, it is upon themselves to think about how to go about it and actually actualize that. That's why I'm sharing with you these 5 key pointers which you need to understand and actually implement for you to be able to make money in Kenya and the process hopefully be able to become rich. The very first thing which you need to understand is understand the flow of money. What do I mean? All of us in life, at some point, we get our hands at cash. We're able to even access huge amounts of money, maybe small amounts of money. Talk about even, for example, 1,000 Kenya shillings, 10,000, 1 million, 10 million, 20 million, name it. People out here are able to lay their hand on different amounts of money. But that money really doesn't mean anything in case you don't understand the flow of money. The flow of money, guys, essentially entails 4 things. It first of all entails expenditure, right? In essence, the things which you have to cater for you to be able to stay alive. Think about it. Food, for example, paying school fees, paying for rent in case you're living in a rental property, and so forth. These are the very basic things which you need to cater for you to be able to continue living and at least lead a decent life, right? Secondly, beyond expenditures, we have liabilities. These are debts which most people out here are into because of circumstances or even because they have to get into for them to be able to continue surviving, right? So I talked about expenditure, I talked about liabilities. Of course, we have assets. Assets are the kind of holdings which people out here in essence own. Think about it. For example, someone having businesses out there, having, for example, land out there, having, for example, rental properties, and so forth. All these are assets, okay? The kind of things which people hold and they're able to give them money. And talking about money, the most important thing in this flow of money is income, right? So for you to be able to at least have spare amount of money or even for you to become rich, you need to understand the analogy around the flow of money, okay? And then the second key thing which you need to understand and also start practicing and also appreciate the flow of money is you understanding the power of asset. In essence, for you to have money actually mean is that you have income, you are increasing your income or even multiplying your income sources. You can only do this by investing in assets. You investing, for example, in rental properties out there, building houses, rental units. You, for example, starting a business. You, for example, putting your money in the stock market and so forth is going to at least guarantee you a return. For example, building houses is going to give you rental income, okay? For example, putting your money in a stock market is going to give you dividends, okay? You opening a business is going to give you profit. It is these outflow or returns you're getting through putting your money in assets that's going to be able to assist you scale up your income. And you scaling up your income is going to ensure you have money. And you having money is going to ensure more opportunities at having the chance of you becoming rich, you becoming wealthy, okay? And then the third thing which you need to understand is that you need to reduce your liabilities. What do I mean? You know, guys, in life, incurring liabilities is inevitable. We all have to incur liabilities at some point in time. And in fact, some liabilities out there, for example, getting money from, for example, the bank for you to do the big business and so forth, are kind of good liabilities. But also, we have bad liabilities. And sadly for Kenya, we have a good number of Kenyans out there who are grappling with bad liabilities. Think about it. How many cars on our roads are, for example, financed through loans, which are actually stretching people out there to the extent that they don't have anything remaining post them getting a salary and paying off their car loans? How many people out there, for example, are living through loans, surviving through loans and so forth? So in case you can be able to reduce the liabilities, and of course, some are inevitable, some are the kind of liabilities which someone gets into because of their insatiable appetite. So manage your appetite so as to be able to reduce your liabilities, and hopefully over time you're going to be able to unlock more money for you to be able to invest in assets, and in the process be able to make more money and hopefully become rich. And then the fourth thing you can do to assist yourself work towards your financial freedom in Kenya is actually by you being very, very clear with regards to all the monies you're getting and also the monies which are going out. In essence, you budgeting for your money. Let's face it, out here, a lot of people don't really budget for their money. They get money, it goes out. They get money, it goes out. And actually through that behavioral kind of developments you're having over and over, also any amount of money for you is going to be money for getting and it going out. In essence, you get 1,000, it goes out the entire of it. You get 50K, it goes out the entire of it. You get 1 million, it goes out the entire of it. But in case you have a budget and you're actually being very intentional with regards to the kind of influence you're getting and also the kind of money, for example, you're putting into assets, the kind of money, for example, you're investing into different things, the kind of money, for example, you're expending and so forth, is going to assist you be very intentional with regards to where each and every of your cent is going to. But if you're not keen, you might end up just working very hard or even laying your hands with money, but all this money is going to be slipping through your fingers. So ensure you budget for you to be able to be purposeful with regards to where you are, where you want to go, and most importantly, how you're going to become rich. And lastly, the fifth thing which you need to do in Kenya for you to be able to make money is understand that real money is made through compounding. What do I mean? I've seen out here people who are, for example, in business, but sadly, they're running businesses, but their businesses are not growing. It's basically because they don't understand the concept called compounding. In other words, you understanding that the gains you're making through any business out there, through any investments, these gains are meant to be again re-immersed in the same investment, re-immersed in the same business for you to be able to grow. I've seen, for example, people out there who start a business and yet they're out there cashing out, consuming the profit they're making each and every day. Through doing that is only going to mean two things. Your business is going to stagnate and it's going to reach a point at which you're going to get tired because you're lending your full-time effort in this business instead of you using the money you're getting, the profit you're getting to grow the business and actually enabling more people out there to be able to assist you manage your business. In other words, unlocking time for you to be able to do other things. In case you're cashing out of the profit you're getting, you'll end up at a particular point in time where you're going to get tired, your business is not going to be growing, your motivation is going to be low, and ultimately going to give up. So understand that for you to be able to make money, for you to be able to grow rapidly, for you to be able to become rich, you need to do something called compounding. Don't cash out a profit. Don't cash out, for example, dividends you're getting from maybe stocks you've invested in. Don't, for example, be out there just consuming your entire rental income. Use it to build more rental units out there. Use it to expand your business and so forth. And through you doing that, you're going to be able to expand your business empire. And then hopefully over time, you're going to become rich. What do you think about these 5 tips? I hope you have learned a thing or two. But the underlying thing is that you need to understand the government is out there to promote common good. The kind of good which is cross-cutting to all people out there. It won't really go out there to handpick you individually to assist you with all your financial problems, to assist you with all your individual plans. You need to purpose, to work on them, to be very clear with regards to how you manage the flow of money, and ultimately you're going to be able to unlock money, which is going to assist you make more and more money and hopefully become rich in Kenya. Thanks a lot for watching this video. I look forward to sharing with you other awesome videos next time. Bye bye, and you all take care.